Okay, so here is a pretty much full rundown of what we got in front of us. So I'll start off with kind of the inside of her. She's dirty. I did clean it out before, but it's just got out of the water and it's not sitting on a tilt and stuff. So there's in total 6 fishing rod holders going around the boat. One there, one over by the driver or pilot, whatever you call it on a boat. There's 4 at the back, which I think is deadly because I want to get big into fishing. And that'll really come in handy. I was going to make up a few custom rod holders or something, but we'll see about that. I don't really need to now that I have the 6 there. Next up is these storage compartments, I suppose. There's one back there, one back there. Like, that's really it. Like, and then there's, you know, there's a few small ones there over that side. And then in here, under them seats, there's 2, I believe, 2 little compartments, which is not ideal, and I definitely will be making more. I'm doing sketches and I'm doing SolidWorks of the boat at the moment and trying to come up with all the designs on that. It's kind of hard, but you got to be creative when you're coming to it, I suppose. Obviously that's the fuel tank, which they do recommend to keep there because of the weight distribution. That engine is a powerful engine. They recommend to keep it there. Whether I do that or not, I'm not sure, because I have to run it from there all the way to the back. Whereas if I could run it in between these 2 steels, it'd be a hell of a lot better, but I don't know, the weight could be well off then. So that's the fuel tank. Next is this whole control board, panel board, whatever you like to call it. So the previous engine that was in this was obviously an inboard. I don't know what it was or when it was there or who cut it out or whatever. As you can see, it's a good job. It's not a gammy job at all. I don't know what plants are growing in it, but it's not ideal because everything else has to be changed around, like clearly the steering wheel and positioning and everything like that, which is a bit of a pity because I don't know, I would have preferred the steering wheel up the front. I feel like it would have just went nicer, looked better, but it's not a bad spot. The plans I have for this is I want to fabricate up a hardtop roof coming up and over this, so up and over me to an extent, you know, like, you know, up here kind of and over, and then steel frame going up there, that type of thing, with probably fishing rod holders off the top of it or light bars or something. I think it'd be ideal, especially for where I live, and the weather here is not ideal. It's fair bad 90% of the year, so even in the summertime it can be rainy. I suppose I could talk about what the plans are with these, which I don't fully have to an extent. In some way I would like to make this into a freezer or something for fish, for holding fish, but realistically I'm not going to be catching that many fish to that extent, or sharks, whatever will fit in there, so I'm not sure what to do with this at the moment. If you have any ideas, leave them down in the comments, because I don't really know what to do. I could make it into a fish storage spot or just a storage spot, you know. I could have a panel door and just flip it open, I suppose. I'm not sure, because everything will either get wet down there, well, if I don't properly waterproof it, it'll get wet. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments, because I need solutions for that. Same with here. I'd like to do something here, fill in maybe just a bench or some sort of storage unit, maybe. I'm not sure. I could do a whole filleting table here, kind of for filleting fish, and having the freezer over there, say, or freezer here, because the stairs is there, freezer here. The rest is just touch-up work. I mean, there's, you know, all that I want to change up, and the door there and stuff like that. I'd like to change that up and make that more livable. Refurbish all this timber, all that timber, go up to the top. I want to change the size of this little lad, because that won't hold. Well, it will hold, but I'd rather have that big. So in the living quarters, first I need to get all the spiders out. Don't ask me why there's beer cans there, they sure aren't mine. I need to make this more livable. I'd like to make a little sleeper out of it. so I can actually stay over on the boat and stuff. Maybe make a little editing quarters and, you know, make it real homey kind of. Haven't even been in there. I need to clean it out before I go in there. I'd be freaked if I had plans to dicky around with control panels and have kind of better readers and graphs and depth finders, all that type of stuff. I need to make a control panel for that. Obviously there's painting the interior and putting down the flooring and whatever we're going to put in the sides and stuff like that. Cleaning up all that stainless steel and just small stuff like that, getting rid of them cleats. Then we get to the engine. Like, that just looks like a beast of an engine. It is a beast of an engine, in fairness, it's massive. So I obviously want to paint the trailer up and stuff like that. That's just simple things. All this timber, proper cable tie jobs. What? All this timber needs either replacing or removing. I'm not sure what to do with that yet. Let me know what you think I should do with it, because I wouldn't mind getting rid of it, in all fairness. It's nice. I don't know. If I painted it maybe a colour or something, it might be better. This mount, probably go over all that with silicone and change it up and make the seal better, or replace that spare engine mount. And then we have the engine itself. Now, the engine itself at the moment isn't going, and it's not going off the ignition. I had to get a new ignition because I didn't get the keys with the, when I bought the boat, basically I didn't get the keys with it. Your man didn't have them. I don't know, his dad had them or something like that, and he wasn't around, so not around, but he wasn't able to bring them. I just not pushed on electrics and stuff like that, and it just gets messy. I mean, there's so many cables, as you can see, like down there, and I just don't want them like over there. I don't need that, and, you know, all this type of stuff. And that's control panel for the engine. Yeah, there's all that type of stuff which I just not looking forward to playing with. But anyhow, at least we'll learn about our engine. It's a V6 Evinrude XP 150, as you can see. It is a beautiful engine. Once it starts running, it'll be even more beautiful. I did recently just get the pump for the fuel, because that pump was all cracked up and not in good condition, so I went and got a new pump. Yet to use it. New spark plugs. I got 2 new spark plugs. I need to get, I can't get them where I'm from. I can only get them over in America, so I have to wait for them to be ordered in. I got 2 though, and have to wait for the other 4. I don't know what that is. That's like an overflow or something. Yeah, some sort of overflow. That needs to be replaced. All small bits, I hope. Ignition, I don't know what about it. Gonna hope wire is loose or it just works. That's my dream. Other than that, nothing else looks tempered with. I mean, like, everything is still, like, if these were now all played with and stuff, I'd be crying, but they all seem good, other than that one wire that's, I don't want to look at that. I didn't see that. All these, they're all good. See all them connections and stuff as well, like them grounds, they'd have to be changed and cleaned and stuff. Obviously, more ideas, more plans, more customization. So basically, roof coming up there, over. They're about there, and probably legs coming up there and raise the windows and stuff. There's all them type of projects to do with her. Whatever you want to see me start on, whether that's restoring the wood, whether it's taking off all, you know, just completely restoring the timber. Whether you think I should paint it or just go over it with a varnish or something. Like even all the stairs and stuff will look real good when it's all finito. Or whether it's cleaning, more cleaning, painting. Yeah, don't be afraid to tell me what you want to see next, because that's how I'll stay motivated to keep going and keep doing them and keep posting. And, you know, I really want to make this into a good thing. I'm really driven for this. If you are interested, leave a like, leave a subscribe, please do, because at least I know you're interested. Like, I mean, 2 subscribers just is massive to me, you know. It's not yeah, it's massive. Like, I'm not expecting worldies at the moment, but, you know, every little bit helps. A lot of paint to do, stuff like that, gel coats, and then other projects as well. I mean, I've loads of other projects to do with, like the likes of the bed rack on the back of this truck, the likes of that. I mean, that's homemade. I made that myself, and I'd love to, you know, make them for you, show you how to make them, things like that. There's furniture I want to make. I have so many plans. So if you believe in me, if you like it, if you're interested, please leave a like and a subscribe. it means the world to me. It really does. Like, it's, you wouldn't think it because it's just one person, but to me that's like, it's one person that's interested in what I'm doing, you know. So it makes me feel like, geez, there is actually a point in doing this, and you know, it makes a difference. Join me from start to finish and see where we end up going, because I have a good feeling about it. I know I'm driven for it. I want to be able to be interested in what I'm doing and inspire you to do the same thing. And you know, you can make a living out of anything basically. It's 2024, you can do anything you want. Join me on this trip, join me on the whole adventure. I mean, it's just gonna be massive. I mean, there's so much to do on this, let alone everything else, and I can teach you so much, you can teach me so much. I'm looking forward to it and I want to do it. So do feel free to subscribe and like and everything else, and comment anything you want to see, regardless of what it is. I'll do it. Whatever you want to see done first, whatever, small things, just cleaning, just big things. The only thing I have done to it is the anti-foul underneath. That was before I knew I was going to record it, so that's the reason why I done that. Other than that, I haven't touched her. I've just cleaned her up on the inside a bit and cleaned her up on the outside. I can show pictures now from my phone on what it looked like before, what it looked like when I just got it, like, and when I was cleaning up that, like, it was dirty, but I got out to here, so I'm happy with that. There's still a gel coat on it and all, so yeah. So thanks for watching this little introduction video. Of course, I don't want to be annoying you, but you know, if you are interested, just let me know. Do join. I have so many plans and so many dreams, I really do, so do feel free to join me. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.